everybody, I'm Sue and I'm here to give you another Enable session. I hope you're keeping well and in these very, very strange times. Now we're going to do this session. I've got a chair here. You may like to get yourself a chair. In fact, there's one of the exercises which you probably will feel much safer with a chair. Make sure that you've got a bit of floor space, hopefully a bit more than me. I've been a bit cramped with some of these exercises. Do what you can, take your breaks when you need to, and have a drink as well, ready. We don't want you to get dehydrated. Take breaks if you think that an exercise is too much for you. I'll try and give you alternatives. I can only give you the techniques, so I'm not there really to see if you're doing anything wrong. But always remember as well, when you're starting a new exercise that's new to you, you haven't exercised for some time, you're going to have to just make sure that you feel that you're able, that it's not above you. If you've got any worries or any health issues, do just take advice from a medical professional. So as I say, Enable, I'm Sue, stay with me for a little bit, see how you get on. And we're going to start off with first of all with a warm-up. So we will go into a march. So we do this to get the blood flowing, a warm-up. Blood will flow to the muscles a little bit better. So, and also if we do a good warm-up, that will hopefully reduce any muscle soreness. You may not get any muscle soreness, but if you do, it's usually a little bit less than if you just go straight into an exercise. If you do that, you can just pull muscles. And it's going to increase your body temperature as well, so you're going to feel ready to go. So we're marching. Now you can plant your feet on the ground to do this. Just going to give me some shoulder shrugs. Going to give me 4 more, up towards your ears, controlling it down. We've got 2 more left. I'm also just going to put the timer on. Sorry about that. Okay. Back to a march. Small arm circles. Forwards. And back. And then make them a little bit bigger. And back. Hands on your shoulders. Start circling those elbows. We're writing with our elbows. We're going forwards. Now we're going to go backwards. Just to mobilise the shoulders. Shoulder joints, get the blood flowing. And bring your hands down to the sides. Take your feet to shoulder width apart. Stretching down. One side, bring yourselves up and down to the other. So we're not going to pause. We're just going to take it nice and slowly, stretching down. We're not going to stay in those positions for too long, just keeping it moving. One more each side. And then we're going to rotate that upper body, keeping pelvis in, tummies nice and tucked in. And I'm going to mention it now, just think about your posture always when you're doing these exercises, whether you're warming up or whatever. You're keeping your tummy in, spine nice and long, shoulders down relaxed. Soft knees, try not to lock your knees up because that can cause you problems later on. So here we're just warming our spine and our upper back muscles. One more each side. Take your arms down and we're going to go back to a march. So when you're ready, we're going to bring our knees up to hip height if we can. If not, just as high as you can. So we're going to bring the knees up. We're going to alternate bringing those knees up. Now I'm going to bring the arms into it just to try and get everything a little bit warmer. So the idea is to get the blood flowing. Your body is now getting ready for some action. Last one. March. And then reverse this. You're going to flick your heels up towards your bottom so you feel that little bit of a tightness there at hamstrings. So I'm going to pull my arms back, stretch my chest out a little bit so I'll make it a little bit more dynamic for you. nice and secure if you can. Have your chair there just in case you feel as if you're losing balance. And taking it back to a march. Now try these. I'm not expecting you to get your legs right up here, but I just want you to give me a straight leg kick. Take a step back, straight leg kick. Have your chair there if you want. Little kick. You feel a big stretch across the back of your legs. Just keep alternating. Tummy's in. One more each side. And if it's down here, it doesn't matter. Back to a march. Now we're going to do a side to side step. So tapping your toes and taking your arm across. We're still warming up. Arm across your body. For some strange reason, my timer hasn't started. That's good, isn't it? So you've had probably about 7 minutes already. So, both arms. Let's take it across. Get moving, folks. Pushing it across. So we've got 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to the front. Heel digs. Digging your heel into the floor. No music. Music in your head, or turn some music on. While you're doing that, give me a bicep curl. Alternating those legs for those heel dips. And then take it to a front toe tap. So we can take our arms opposite. So make it a little bit more dynamic if you like. And then we're going to go out to the sides, folks. Take those arms. Out we go. Should be warmer now. If you're saying you're not, we're going to go into half jacks, arms in the air, alternating a leg out. Quicker you do this, you'll get really warm. But go at a pace that suits you. Well, I don't want you to be out of breath yet. I just want you to try and get blood flowing and you're a little bit warmer, and you can feel your heart rate just slightly increase. So there we go. So we're going to give me another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to march. So as I say, this is our enable session, so got a bit of a variety of things to do. So first of all, just to try and loosen up the upper body, take our feet just slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Going to move the upper body in a circle, and it looks like this. Try to keep the back nice and straight. We're going one way only. Now, the more flexible you get, some people can go right down here. Have softness in your knees. And take it the other way, so you'll feel your spine moving around. So I'm getting the upper body a little bit more warm. Nice big sweeps around. Last one. And back up. Now take a little pause there. If that makes you feel a bit giddy, some people, if they put their heads down, don't make it such a big movement. Keep this movement smaller so that you haven't got your head down towards the floor. Just smaller movements, that's fine. We can always adapt, just keep yourselves moving. So we're now going to do some squats. You can do your squat behind your chair. So you've got your chair, or you can do it in front of your chair. I'm going to do it away from the chair so that you can see what I'm doing. So I've got my feet hip width apart. I'm going to bend my bottom. It's like a concertina effect. Bend at the hips, pushing the bottom out. Back straight, head and chest lifted. My knees now begin to bend. I'm making sure that my knees and my toes are in alignment with one another. Weight into the heels and push myself back up. So give me 6 of those, just going down as deep as you can. If you have trouble with a squat, give me some knee lifts. So Keep that tummy in. Weight into your heels. Push the floor away from you. Going to give you 2 more. Squeeze at the top, squeeze your bottom. Last one. Can you give me 2 more, just a little bit deeper? Slow it up, tummy in. And then just lift a leg up. Hold on to your chair. Just lift it up and pedal a little bit. You're not going to like this because we're not finished with these squats yet. Just a little bit more to do. Squats are great exercises, provided you've got no problems, because it's working all the lower body and all the big muscles. So we'll go back to that squat position. Get yourself nice and comfy. Your feet are hip width apart. You're going to go into that squat again. So just go down as far as is comfortable for you. We're taking ourselves down, head and chest lifted, pushing it back up, and then you're going to tap behind. 1, 2. You've got a bit more room than me, hopefully. So we're going to squat down, repeat that, tap behind, tummy's in, nice long back, and behind. So you're going to give me another 2 after this. So squat it down, tap behind. 1, 2. Last one coming up. Down we go. Push, 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 push. Squeeze the top, straighten your back. Tap, tap. Squeeze the bottom as you tap out. Just pedal a little bit here. Lifting your heels up, alternating. Just to release the pressure there on your legs. Just let that blood flow around a little bit more. You're doing really well, folks. I'm going to use the chair now. Just for a little bit of support. I have to manipulate this chair, moving it around, so do forgive me for all the noises on the floor. Okay. Side leg raise. Side of your chair, nice and upright. Standing tall, we're going to take our leg out. Try and keep that body nice and upright. Softness on this standing leg. And you're going to give me 6 of those. So when you're ready, let's go for it. So 1, 2. Try and make the movement from your leg rather than doing this with your body. And leaning on your chair. The chair's just there for confidence. So it's just the leg that's moving. 2 more. Take a little pause. Can you feel it on your standing leg? Well, that's strengthening that leg. So you're getting a lot of effort going into holding all your weight on one leg. Now take this leg out, same leg again. Take it out to the side. Side of the heel on, pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, bring it back down. Pedal again. And we're going to go onto the other side so that I can keep it nice and even. So changing around sides, we're going on to the other leg. Softness in the knee, we're taking it out. Try and use the leg and the hip joints and working hips, sides of the leg. Forget all the clicking that you might hear. And if you can only get your leg there or there, that's fine. We've got some movement and that's what we want. So give me 2 more. 1, 2, out we go. Little pause, and then we're going to go for those 10 pulses again. So when you're ready, taking that leg out, you're going to feel it on this leg now. So when you're ready, side of the foot leads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 more. Bring your knees up. Just transfer your weight side to side. And we've done the side, so we're going to work a little bit on this part here. So we're going to just I'll turn the chair around so that you can see. Standing nice and tall. And I'm just going to take a leg out behind. Body's upright, taking it out behind. Softness on the standing leg. Here, try and clench your bottom. You can feel it here working. So we're going to do 8 of those. Kick back behind. Carry on without me. So I'm just going to show you from this angle as well. Nice and tall. Nothing's moving, just the leg. Feel that little squeeze at the top. You feel it there around your bottom. And then last one. And then we're going to pulse for 10. So when you're ready, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you feel that? Yeah, good. So you're going to feel as if you've done something today. Other side. Straight leg, out behind, nice and tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more, last one. But keep it there. 10. Lead with that heel, so push your heel out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift those legs. Excellent. Just a little bit more squatting, you know, squats good for you. We love them. We're back to that squat position. Feet are hip width apart. We're going to do a little squat, and we're going to try and keep it low. We're going to go to the side, travel to the side, and travel to the other side. If you find that too difficult, I'll give you the alternative version. So you'll squat down, and you'll travel to the side and back. Squat down, travel to the side and back. And then you squat down. So if you find that too difficult, you can go down and a little bit lower and down. So a version of that is fine. So when you're ready, we're not going to do too many because it is quite a strain on the legs. So we'll just do 4. So when you're ready, take it down to the side and to the side and back down, down. To the side. If you're keeping really low, you're going to feel a burning sensation now. Stay with me. We're on to our last one. And down. Can you feel that burning? Push it up, push it up. Squeeze your bottom at the top. Probably getting a little bit of a burning on your legs. Lift those legs. Release the muscles a little bit. Kick your heels behind. Transfer your weight. Here you go. Toe taps. Just transfer that weight. Soft knees. Bit of balance here now. So we work on our mobility in Able. I mean, it may not feel like it. Strength as well, but and our flexibility and mobility. So we've done all of those things really, but this is where the chair may come in handy. We're going to take a nice firm stance, and we'll take one leg out behind, and we're going to touch the opposite toe. So it looks like this. Take a look. So I'm going to go out. I've got the chair there, so in case I make a fool of myself. So leg goes out behind. Really, I should have it the other side. So I'm going to be doing it without the chair. Leg out behind. Touch. Going down as far as you can. Bringing it up. Do one side only. I'll get a bit closer to you. Now, you don't have to have your leg up like a ballerina, and basically you're doing a bit of balance here. So taking that leg up, do it slowly, far down as you can. I don't know if I've disappeared off the video. Up I come, keeping that leg up. I'm not going to do many of those, quite hard. Quite a challenge. You can practice these at home. As I say, have the chair. Try one more, this side. Keep this leg nice and soft. I'm taking it down. I'm going to touch this leg. One leg's out at the back, touching down. Have your arm out to balance if you need to. Slowing it down. Tummy nice and tight. And bringing it in. It's a real challenge that is. But I'm fairly sure you can do that, so I feel confident in you. Okay, so I've just put this leg behind, so I've got to do the same thing now with the other leg. So let's go for it. So leg goes out behind and we're going to touch. So out we go, chairs there, just in case. Down we go. Softness on this leg, keeping the back leg straight, bringing it back up. One more. Try not to fall over like I just did. Okay, bring it back down. And it doesn't matter if you go slightly off, because the idea is if you do lose your balance, it's one of the things that we get taught, provided you don't fall over and hurt yourself. Losing your balance just slightly is quite good, because that teaches, it gives that connection between your brain and your muscles, and it helps you recover, because that's part of it with falling, is your recovery. I mean, when you do this sort of thing, it's how quickly you can do that to recover, and that is one of the things that helps save you from falls, prevents falls. So we've done our one-legged touch, maybe a few wobbly ones in there. Practice, I shall practice. Next move, wall pusher. You may not be able to see me too brilliantly, so I'm going to talk you through this. So I'm about 2 foot away from the wall, nice and square on, hands shoulder width apart, shoulder height as well. Everything is long and straight, and I'm going to travel it towards the wall with my back and my neck and my head in alignment. I'm not going to do this to touch the wall, everything's going to be straight. And we're going to do this by bending our elbows, taking our body weight forward, touch the wall, and then push back as if you're pushing the wall away from you. Straighten your arms. Everything's straight. I want you to try 8 of those. So just wall pushes, folks. Strengthen your chest up and your shoulders. So pushing it back, feel that body weight forward. For those of you that want a little bit more of a challenge, try this. So exactly the same thing. So you've got your hands shoulder width apart, shoulder height. Same position. Now I'm going to go onto one leg, holding it behind, bending the elbows, pushing back. Keep your tummy nice and tucked in. Everything's nice and strong. Just try 4 on one leg. Head is in alignment, don't dip it down, don't keep it back like that, so just push it down. And then when you're ready, try going on to the other leg. So there we go, leg up, push. It's just a bit more challenging on one leg. And push yourselves away. So excellent. Next move, flat against your wall. Feet probably 1 inch, 2 inch away from the wall. Make sure everything's against that wall. Elbows at an angle of 90 degrees. And everything, you should be able to feel that wall behind you. You'll feel it in contact with the back of your shoulders, down your triceps, down to your elbow. Bottom, you're going to have a little bit of a gap here, and that's natural. What I want you to do is keep your knees a little bit soft, but I want you to try and push. Now this is a very, very strange move, but you're going to push with your elbows and the back of your arms and up to your shoulders. Push that wall, but you're going to have to resist pushing yourself off from the wall. So So resist it, so push. Hold for a few seconds, release. It's a field goal push. So it's working on the back of your arms and your shoulders. So go for it again. So make contact, everything contracts, push the wall, push. You can feel as if you're pushing yourself away from the wall, but resist it and release. One more. And release. And while you're at your wall, the last move that we're going to do, you're well warmed up now with your squats, so against your wall, take your feet hip width apart, and you're going to sit yourself to the wall. Now some of you may have done like wall slides where you slide up and down into a squat. You can do that, that's an alternative, and you keep it at the top. But I'm going to do a wall sit, so and that means I'm going to go down into a squat position and I'm going to hold myself against the wall. Now you go to the level that is comfortable for you. I'm going to stay here and just try and keep it for say 10 seconds, something like that. So I've got a timer here. So you've already taken up 5 seconds, probably feels a lot longer. So we've got 3, 2, 1. Now you can take your hands, walk yourselves up, lift those legs up. And now we're going to stretch you out. So you've done a lot of lower body work, you've done a bit of upper, and also it has got your heart rate up, but flexibility and mobility, you've done sort of some movements that are going to help you a little bit. So shoulders down and relax, feet shoulder width apart, just clasp your hands behind. So feel that chest opening. Now I want you to just bend your legs. You don't have to go too far forward, just bending forward. Bring your hands up a little bit. Anybody who wants a bit more of a challenge, you can go right down like that and you'll feel the weight of your arms. But if you have any problems with blood pressure or anything like that, don't let your head go down that far. And always bring your head up last anyway. Back up. Keep that chest pulled apart. Take your hands out in front. Link your fingers. Try pulling those fingers apart. Feel that stretch between your shoulder blades. We've just been working the upper body. Release it down. Feet in a little bit, and we're going to take ourselves down to one side to stretch. I'm going to use my arm, so that will increase the stretch here. So this is elongating our muscles. Hopefully it stops any muscle aches and pains, delayed onset of that muscle soreness that we can sometimes get. We're going to the other side, so feel that massive stretch. Arm over, ooh, as it goes over you'll feel it even more. You can feel that, I'm sure. And bringing yourselves up. Take a step forward. Both feet forward and move back so that you can see me. Weight into the front leg, back leg straight. Take it forward, this back leg, you will feel it there. You will feel the stretch on the back of your leg. Just holding it there. We're going to take this arm over for a little bit of a tricep stretch. So touching the back of your neck, just gently ease there. So we're doing 2 muscles. Well, we're actually doing more than that, but arms and legs. Support it down. We're going to go up onto the back toe. We're going to go straight down by bending our knees. Don't have to bend them too far. At this point, just tilt the pelvis forward. So you've got that bit of a stretch here on the hip flexors along here. And then place that foot back down. This leg straight, heel goes up into the floor, toe goes up to the ceiling. Flexing that toe, feel the stretch in the back of your leg. If you're not feeling it very much. Just gently ease yourself down. Support yourself on this leg, not the leg that's being stretched. Down, 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 and you'll feel the stretch increase. And bring yourselves back up. We're going on to the other side. Both feet facing forward. I've got plenty of room here, have I? Yeah. Both feet facing forward. Bending the front, straight leg back. Weight forward. Lift up onto the back toe. Straight down, the bend in the knees. And then we're going to take the opposite triceps for a little bit of a stretch, bit of a push here. And bringing that foot down, this other foot down, we're going to stretch the back of the leg here. Toe up to the ceiling, heel into the floor and bending it down. So I hope you give this workout another try, and if we go all wobbly, and we all do it, you know, I mean, we all have a little bit of a ooh-ah, it's all part of the learning. Give it a go, and it doesn't matter. You're doing more than a lot of people are doing by moving around and doing these sessions. Foot back on the floor, feet shoulder width apart, take a nice deep breath, bend your knees. Let it out at the top. One more. Hands down by your sides. I'm sure you've done really, really well. Keep practicing, keep moving, stay safe. Thanks very much for joining me, and hope to see you very, very shortly. Take care. Bye.